All right, let's take a look at some sports news then. The Proteas finally broke their semi-final hoodoo against England's women's team. They recorded a 6-run victory at Newlands in Cape Town on Friday night to set up a final showdown with defending champions Australia. Our reporter Samantha Marie spoke to some of the fans ahead of the final tonight. Let's hear what they had to say.
They will win. A lot of flying objects in the air tonight, so we are looking forward to some awesome cricket today.
We're just here to support everyone. Yeah, we're really proud of what the Proteas has done, and we're here to cheer them on. We might not have voices tomorrow, but we're gonna be here for them. Yeah.
It's obviously Proteas. It's only team here today that I'm going to support. They did brilliant. Yes, we were here yesterday. It was impressive, really. Good game, good match.
Yeah. I know, obviously I'm here to support the Proteas, the girls. I think they've done stunningly well. Being the underdogs, the way they were and the way they came back, cricket was the winner at the end of the day. And it's been impressive to come and watch other countries play them and how we approach the game. And I think today it's up to us how we want to go about it. It's anybody's game, and let cricket be the winner. But South Africa on the winning side, obviously.
All right, well, crowds have been streaming in to Newlands, and with about half an hour to go to the start of the match and excitement growing. Our SABC News reporter Samantha Marie is standing by for us there in Newlands. Well, good afternoon to you then, Samantha. Right, I hear, there is quite a vibe already in Newlands, and I can see behind you the people are slowly starting to kind of stream into the stadium. Talk about what's happening now, and certainly the expectations. I mean, we're putting a lot of faith in our women's cricket team, as we should. But yeah, talk to us about what's going on.
Afternoon, Flo. Yes, indeed, fans are streaming in. They've been here since before midday, lining up for when the gates open. And, the expectation is simple. They want the cup to stay on South African shores. It's the Newlands faithful. They've come out in their numbers. I'm told by local organizers we're going to hit about 13,500 fans. So we're going to be setting a new record again, this time for attendance in an international women's T20 in South Africa. Yeah, we've spoke to fans all day, and they are all keen, like you heard earlier, all out here in their regalia. It's the green and gold today, definitely.
All right, and of course it is a historic moment, in general, for South African sports, and of course for women's sports in particular. I mean, we saw this happening with Banyana Banyana. Would you say that it's the same sort of, expectations, the same sort of excitement too? I mean, what would you say if we were to, make that sort of direct comparison?
Listen, absolutely. I think it's a win. Whether the Proteas do win this final or not, it's a win for women in sport in this country. We know 2 World Cups still to come. But yeah, the people I've spoken to, the journalists I've spoken to, this is a win for South Africa. This has put women's cricket on the map. And, it's influenced young people to get involved in the game. It's given them the inspiration to say, well, there is a future for the sport in the country. Sune Loose spoke about it. She's been speaking about it the whole time during this tournament, into saying that we are here to inspire a nation, irrelevant of all the results. And absolutely, that is what you feel on the ground. That's what you feel, the excitement, the energy, the vibe. It's just incredible.
And I mean, we've certainly seen and heard complaints, and we've noticed ourselves that sometimes there is a sort of unfairness in terms of the support that the male side would get as opposed to the female side. But it does seem at the moment that the attention is the same, and that the support is pretty much the same if we are to compare between men's cricket and women's cricket at this time. And in fact, based simply in terms of where the women's cricket team is now, one could argue that it's a lot more support than we have even seen for the men's cricket of late.
Indeed, I think so, and that's because the results speak for themselves. This team has been to 3 World Cup semi-finals. They finally broke their hoodoo against England the other day in spectacular fashion. They went out there and did the business. Set a good total, knowing our bowling is solid, and finally, fourth time lucky for them, they've broken the hoodoo against England. I mean, you could see the surprise, and it's certainly had an impact on the players. I mean, they've been signing autographs and being noticed in the streets and that kind of thing, and that's unprecedented. You know, so they feel it. They feel the support. They feel, you know, the fans' energy. It's just been incredible, and I hope that, you know, this continues. This support that we've been seeing here. I mean, look, there's still hundreds of people still coming in, you know, and it is absolutely phenomenal just to see the support. And, you know, we hope that, yes, this momentum is used so that, you know, the other sports also benefit from it. You know, women's sport needs to be put, you know, on the map now, and we have an opportunity, a priceless opportunity, to continue with that momentum. I have a fan with me. He's been in Paul as well, super fan. What do you think? What's going to happen today?
Like I said last time, the game against New Zealand gave us that extra boost to pull through. The game against England, we were a bit slow with the batting, but I think with the partnership with Laura Wolfhard and Tasman Brits, that was actually a good partnership after the slow batting overs and stuff. But I think we will pull through with this home ground advantage of the supporters. I think we can make it, just like Manchester United later.
What do you think now for women's sport? What does this mean for women's sport in South Africa?
It's actually it's huge for us in South Africa, especially for women. I think there's more tournaments coming up for women with the netball. I'm not sure, but I think, yeah. But it's actually a big thing for us now, yeah, in South Africa.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks. So, Flo, that's some of what the fans think here, and yeah, everyone's kind of rushing to get themselves in there before the match gets underway. But yeah, I mean, just incredible, phenomenal. I just feel so blessed to be a part of something this big in the country. It's just incredible.
All right, Samantha, let's catch up then at a later stage. Thanks very much to you, of course, reporting for us at Newlands. And just a reminder that SABC has secured the rights for the live broadcast of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup final match between South Africa and Australia today at 3 p.m. And Australia, of course, we look forward to that match, and we'll certainly show you those highlights live from that match as and when we can do so right here on SABC News. But certainly it will be on our sports platforms. It will be broadcast on S3 as well as SABC Plus. So you will get to see that particular match.